tell us about yourself.
Okay, so I'm originally from Sussex County, New Jersey. I would always consider myself to be a hardworking individual. Some things I like to do in my free time are I like to enjoy the outdoors, whether that's through hiking or fishing. I chose Auburn mainly for the business school, but also wanted to experience a new state and culture. As soon as I came to Auburn, I knew I wanted to get involved, so I joined Auburn Impact, which is a community service organization, as well as Pi Kappa Phi fraternity, where I sit on the finance and budgeting committee. After my freshman year, I wanted to hit the ground running in the finance industry, so I landed an internship with SB1 Bank in their finance and accounting department. That summer, I worked closely with the accounts payable team and shadowed the staff accountant. That following winter, I was lucky enough to receive an invite back to the insurance agency where I saw a different side of finance and accounting and mastered their database system. The next summer, I went back to SB1 Bank and interned in their finance and accounting department again, but it was more closely focused on the finance side, and I shadowed the financial analyst and communicated reports to the exec board. So this past summer, I interned with TIAA Bank and the lender finance group, specifically working in the middle market loan division. Overall, they were great experiences. I'm just looking for a full-time opportunity.
All right. Why would you want this position?
I feel that I want this position because my brother currently works for Prudential as an investment operations associate and has nothing but good things to say about the company. I feel that the culture of this company is a great fit for me, and my work values closely align with the mission statement. I've always treated as customers as the number one priority.
All right. Why should we hire you?
I feel that you guys should hire me because I align with all the qualifications of this position. This past summer, I interned with TIAA Bank and the lender finance group and learned all about private credit and private capital. So I'm sure I'll be able to excel based on my background for this position.
What are your biggest weaknesses, would you say?
I would say one of my biggest weaknesses are I tend to overthink myself. This can be seen on exams earlier here at Auburn. I tend to overthink and choose the wrong answer last minute, but in order to combat this, I've learned to go with my gut instinct and my first choice. Also, I tend to focus too much on detail on projects, which sometimes I see myself taking longer than usual.
All right. And how would your coworkers/peers describe you?
I would say my peers describe me as someone that's open-minded and willing to communicate. I'm always willing to hear others' opinions and talk to them. And I would say that my peers describe me as someone that's always willing to learn. This past summer, TIAA was partnered with LinkedIn Learning, and I completed 20 hours of Excel courses after work.
And final question, give an example of a time when you creatively overcame a professional obstacle.
Okay, so this past summer, all of the interns at TIAA were broken up into groups to complete an innovation challenge. I volunteered to be the leader of my group, and all of the interns were located across the nation in different time zones and all had different work schedules. So it was kind of difficult at first to communicate ideas, but I set up multiple Zoom calls, and at the end of the day, I was able to develop one solid idea based off everybody's ideas and successfully presented it to the TIAA executives.
All right, and that is all the questions. Thank you for your
Awesome.
time.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of the day.